kind of nervous up here, and I'm supposed to picture you guys in your underwear, but some of you are commandos, so it's not really working for me. Elaine, you asked me earlier about this, and I don't know if it's funny or not, but I'm going to say how this came about and tell a couple stories from when I was a kid. What happened was, I was driving to Rochester yesterday, and I got very sick, and I had to hand wash my jeans when I got to Rochester. The problem was they weren't dry by the time I had to go out. So I was walking around Rochester, which I'm sure all of you know is not a warm place. And I'm walking around in wet pants. I have no belt. So this became my belt. And this was to prevent wind from freezing my ass, which didn't really work. So I drove back today, and I'm exhausted, and I would cancel, but I don't want to cancel on Phil because he has a reputation. He kind of terrifies me a bit. But
you should.
So I came back here today, and I put my belt in the washing machine. And you see, I didn't know that. She knows already. That's a bad idea. So I move it from there into the dryer, and I'm drying my belt, and the whole reason for this was it was dirty, and I took the buckle off. But I didn't know that leather shrinks. So before I came down here, I tried to put it on, I was like, this isn't good. So I wound up back with belt plan number 2. Or number B, I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of how my brain works, or doesn't, I guess, if you want to say that. So I'll say a couple things that I did when I was a kid so you understand how my life works. When I was very young, I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and he said, you know, you should hang out with my sister, because she's older and that's her crowd. And I said, okay. So we found a cloth stroller in the garbage, and we're just putzing around with it. And I was always looking for trouble to cause. I grew up in Manhattan, so I wanted to do what people in rural areas do, and light a bag of dog shit, put it on someone's step, ring the bell, it would come down, yeah. But in New York, it doesn't work that way. I lit the bag, I threw it, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna ring the bell, they're gonna say who it is, and never come down, this won't work. So I took it and threw it into the stroller. Stroller's cloth catches on fire. So the whole stroller goes up in flames. And it's about 2 or 3 in the morning at this point, and my insistence, this young lady runs down the middle of the street screaming, my baby's on fire, my baby's on fire. I was not a good child. Not much has changed. I don't think either of us should procreate. Another time I was in the lobby with a friend of mine. I have no idea why. Obviously we're creative titans, so we came up with this brilliant idea to blow bubbles into the air and eat them like we're fish. And this kid from upstairs came down and said, I want to do that. Now I hate this kid. So I said, sit down the stairs, open your mouth, and close your eyes, and I'll blow the bulb loop. It's not disgusting, don't worry. Well, it is, but not in that way. So he does it, and I pour the bubble mix into his mouth. He's not amused. I am, he's not. So I run back upstairs, I lock my door. His mother comes down, starts banging on the door. You little bastard! Of course, my parents weren't home. Big shock. So she said what I think might have been the worst thing to ever say to a child to get them to not do something again. She goes, "Do you know what happened, little fucker? Come out here." And I said, "I can't. There's no ground here. I can't open the door." And she goes, "Every time my son tries to say something, he opens his mouth and bubbles come out." So I thought that was, I realized really early on, stupid shit leads to funny stuff. And does anyone remember, there was a movie years ago, The Fisher King? And I think Robin Williams was in it. They filmed it catty-corner to my friend's house. And I went up onto his roof with a bucket of tennis balls and a lacrosse stick. And every time I heard the director say, "Action," I just huck a tennis ball. Cut. I don't know what budgets were back then. They probably weren't inexpensive, so I probably cost some bit. I went through quite a few tennis balls until these brilliant Hollywood types decided, let's call the police, and that ended that. So I have a couple of really awful puns that I want to do. All right. At least one person's going to listen to me. I said this last time, I'm not an animal abuser, and I love all animals. People, not so much. Animals, yes. But a couple weeks ago, I ordered a fish battered. See, that's pretty fucking bad, right? Alright, this one is probably worse. My family is from Greece, and I wanted to learn the mother language because I already knew growing up in Manhattan language, which you said we're allowed to curse, right? Alright, well, you all know what that is. So I got a Rosetta Stone, and I wanted to learn, my native tongue. But it was very confusing because it was all Greek to me. Isn't that terrible? Alright, so I have a cheat sheet here because I'm not really a comedian. So my memory is all taken up with my dance moves. And actually, alright, you want to stop? Some serious business. I'm actually a stripper, but I do it mostly volunteer in malls and parking lots. The police kind of categorize me as a flasher. So that was a small test to kind of see if you people are really not too well adjusted. This next part, there's a pun in the beginning, and there's a second part, which isn't really a joke, it's just messed up. And there are two reactions. If you're looking for security, you're well adjusted. If not, see me after, I'll give you my therapist number because you probably need help. So we all like being accepted, and I got a phone call and some people invited me to a party. And I was pretty happy, but it turns out they just needed a dip. Alright, that was the awful pun part. But the joke was on them because I went over with the baseball bat, I beat them all, peed in the pool, and set the couch on fire. Yeah, that's not the part you're supposed to laugh at. You're a sick individual. Yeah, so I want to know, I'm doing kind of a survey focus group. I saw a commercial for a product, and usually products that are made is because there are people who are having trouble with something. And this product I saw an ad for, and I really couldn't figure out who the hell is having trouble with this. I mean, I'm not even wearing a belt, and I don't need the goddamn product. So it's a self-applying toothbrush.
What?
Is there anyone out there who has a toothbrush in one hand and toothpaste and everything? This is trouble for them, apparently. And I saw a couple other, my favorite aisle in the store is as seen on TV. I love those products. And these are all, I guess they're puns, or they're just fucking stupid comments. But they have something called the pocket hose. And I was like, yep, I got one of those. They have a book called Dump Meals. And I was like, that is the least appetizing title for a cooking book ever. These are things that confuse me, as most things do. And I had a young lady over here was nice enough to explain this to me. However, whatever. So I'm looking at this placemat, and it has all these ads, and on the bottom it says wanted, unwanted guns. So I'm thinking, if something's unwanted, then how the hell do you want it? I went into Starbucks, and they have these bottles of water, and they say, you know, you buy this and we give 5 cents to Ethiopians or whoever who need water. And I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. 7 fucking bottles. Oh, God. I was listening to the radio the other day, and it was during campaign season, and this guy was saying, I'm the only coroner with a degree in mortuary science. This is one of the many things that I'm pretty sure I have figured out. I can't imagine it's much harder than, yeah, he's dead. And I was, again, watching TV. Here's another commercial, and the guy is in the store, and they have this dude dressed up like Santa. And I'm thinking, you're smiling at the camera. If I ever had an older gentleman dressed up as Santa Claus wandering around my store, I'd be calling security. And he's perfectly happy with this. As I said, I'm from Manhattan, so hunting is not, well, shooting people is not really hunting. Hunting is now, I think. I went by an agway, and they had a sign that said archery safety seminar. I figure, how hard is that? Don't shoot anyone else, don't shoot yourself. And I was in Stewart's, probably buying some kind of lotion, but for this joke, I was getting a sandwich. And the guy in front of me was getting like a case of beer, and he had like camouflage pants on. And I walk up to the lady when I'm checking out, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's going hunting. Do you think you should be selling him alcohol? And that's more of a commentary on just the fact there's no law of, you know, whatever, you want to get drunk, sit in the woods with your friends with a bunch of loaded weapons? Can't handle well. The other thing that really confuses me about hunting, I went into Bass Pro Shops, and it's not funny yet. Or Bass Pro Shops is funny, right? So I'm guessing, again, I'm not a hunter, but I'm guessing you don't want to come home and tell your wife, I lost the kid. So why in Bass Pro Shop do they have camouflage baby outfits? And I'm going to mention something about procreation. I was walking by a children's store, and they had a container where you put children's toys, and it had a top, and it had a sticker with a picture of a baby and an X to it. Now, maybe, Phil, you and I are allowed to procreate. And I'm thinking that people who need a sticker to tell them, don't put your baby in here, those people should not be procreating. I don't see why there should be a sticker, although I did almost put a bag over my head the other day, and I looked at the bottom and just said, don't place it dead. So, go figure. I want to do a mime thing, and Phil's hopefully can help me with it. So please welcome back Phil.
Phil. How much time is this going to take you? You're getting close to your 15.
Alright, I'm going to be over here. So I've been working on this for months, and I'm not really a mime artist. This is two guys sitting in a bus stop waiting for a bus. Here we go. You ready, Phil?
Okay, madam.
You just sit there. Can you handle it?
You know how to record it for you. I'm going to take the power over. You want a real quick? Put that there. First shots in the dirt.
And scene. That's pretty impressive, right?
Literally.
Thank you, Phil. I'll wait for the bus.
Right, Doug. Just gonna crack it back open.
Don't laugh. Don't encourage me.
I'm sorry.
I didn't take it.
So as the weather gets cooler, I get pale, basically. And I tried using spray tan once, but I think I used too much of it because I got burned. Valentines candy. This is really confusing to me. So if you like someone, you give them candy on Valentine's, which is basically saying, I really like you, I hope your teeth rot, you gain weight, you got dentist bills, you get diabetes. I don't get it. So is anyone out there married? Oh, they are? Okay, good. Because I know that, so I don't want to bother them. Do you, I'm not going to have the guy never remembers. Do you remember what was on your registry?
Oh, we didn't have one.
You didn't have one?
No, sir.
Oh, so you don't remember either then. Do you remember?
Oh, no, they legit didn't have one.
Right. This, I would think, is when guys should realize it's over. Because it's all soup ladles, $300 salad bowls. There's no big screen TV, Nintendo PlayStation. No, right? Yeah. I want to say two things and then I'll stop.
Okay.
Because you're frightening me. Just staring at me like that. It's getting kind of uncomfortable. And this is for, are there any parents out there? I know this gentleman is, you are. Alright. So my mom went and bought kayaks. I don't know why, I guess she figured I can't get to her if she's in the middle of the lake. She got the whole deal on top of the car, and it's really rude to do that because she wasn't taking me into consideration. It's awkward to be walking around with your mom, you park, and some guy goes, "Hey lady, nice rack." That's bad, right? Alright, so, where does he go? I was gonna finish, but I forget it now.
Keep going.
All right, somebody was talking about no means no earlier, and I think you laughed. And I totally get that, but that also means next time I'm driving, stop means stop. And I have one last joke. It's not even a joke, don't worry though. I only have the first part of it, so I need everyone's help to finish it. And you can let Phil know or send him an email or something. So I walk out of my house one day, and it's a gorgeous day. I look up at the clouds and the sun, and there are all the flowers, everything's blooming. So I start walking down the street, and there's some kids playing in the park and having a great time, and the sound of children laughing is wonderful. And then, all of a sudden, and that's as far as I got. Thank you guys.